guys, Roast Urban Hunter here again. Got a bee update for us. Last weekend we added another pack of bees from another guy here locally. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna check on those 2 hives. Doesn't look like a ton of bee activity. Hopefully they didn't swarm off. It's been raining the last couple days. Doesn't look very busy in there. Just gonna set the phone up and we will get to work here and do a little hive inspection as well. So let's do it. Here's my super. And I bought these 2 deeps pre-made because they were only $10 more to have them pre-made. And I hate putting these frames together because the nails that they give you just don't really fit that well. These ones have staples. Maybe I need to start using staples. But I guess I have to put these frames in here somehow. Let's see if I can finagle these things in here. I thought you had to put them in before they were connected. I guess they kind of fit right in. They're pre-waxed, which I like. I guess it helps the bees get started by having a little bit of wax to begin with. Not a ton of activity, so I'm a little worried some of these bees are gone. This is also a 10 frame hive. You can get an 8 frame. They're a little skinnier, I guess easier to work with maybe, I don't know. Forgot my mic today, sorry about that. Wasn't planning on stopping over today, to be honest. Okay guys, got my boxes built up here. I decided I think I will put this tray back in the bottom. Let's do a couple inspections together. Let's do hopefully the healthy hive first. What I'm gonna do is bump this queen excluder up. I'm gonna put one of those deeps on, bump that up so that this is just honey production. Should just be honey production right now, but let's take a look-see here. Lots of bees. This thing's about out, honestly. That side's completely out. That side's just got a teeny little bit. I'll keep an eye on these guys, make sure they're doing okay, but I don't want to just basically just buy a bunch of sugar waters, you know, corn syrup, whatever that is, and then they just turn that to honey, and then I'm just buying stuff for them to turn back into corn syrup. So let me take this top part off. Oh boy, wow, big mistake there. I made another mistake again where they were sealed together and I thought I was only picking up the feeder, but I was actually picking up both, and then it just fell and flipped over. Thankfully, the queen's still excluded down there and they haven't really gotten started on this side very much. So I'm gonna toss a deep on there and get them set back up here. All I do is make these bees upset. Sorry about that, guys. Really rude of me. I'd be mad too. Put the excluder on top of this one. And let's inspect a couple of these frames really quickly. See what's going on. I think they're trying to kill me right now. I don't blame them. Okay, not really much comb on that at all. Being really delicate. Not much on that one either. This one is just honey. Beautiful. So beautiful. And they're starting to get comb on the back. I don't know how many more of these I really want to mess with, guys. These bees are trying to kill me. I also don't want to kill the queen either. Bees just packed in here. Cool little guys. They are very busy. Bunch of busy bees over here. Let's get these guys situated. No smushy, no smushy. There we go. There's a piece of mulch on there. Okay, I'm gonna put these frames back in that I selfishly dumped out. Give these bees something to do. Let's get the top back on there. All right, that hive is all done, guys. Here's the scary part. Okay, that's a good sign. All right, there's a bunch of bees still in here, but I don't know, it seems like maybe some of them left or something. They're moving really slow. All right, nothing on these. I think they swarm, guys. There's just not as many bees in here anymore. Okay. Bunch of empty comb here. Some shallow comb in this one. A little bit of honey in here. Haven't seen any eggs yet. I don't know what these bees are doing, guys. Their heads are in the comb. I don't know if they're drinking the honey or putting the honey in. Let me get the hive tool. I think this hive is queenless, guys. Some weird comb on this one because it's a half frame. No brood. I don't see a single egg, and there's plenty of cells to be laying them in. They would look like a little piece of teeny little rice in there. So let me know, guys, do I need to re-queen this hive for a couple days? Are they gonna starve to death because there's not that many of them? Did they swarm? Probably. We never saw the queen in the first place, so maybe the queen wasn't in this hive to start. I'm not 100% sure. All right, guys, this is how we're gonna end the day. Let me know in the comments if giving them too much space is a bad idea. I'm concerned about this hive here. They were all staying inside. I don't see them collecting a lot of pollen or anything. I mean, it has rained nonstop for 5 days in a row. Oh, that bee was just carrying a dead bee out. That bee is fanning. Those bees are fanning. I don't know if that's to let the hive know what's going on pheromone-wise. Well, that one's very busy, as you can see. This one just, it had twice as many bees last week and half of them are gone. So, I don't know. So, I'll see you guys on the next, probably next week from now will be the next video. What's up, guys? Back out here at the bee hives. Got my hive tools and my suit. Just looking outside of here, looks like the main hive is doing great. The other hive has bees going in and out, but it looks like there are fewer of them. I did talk to a couple people and look at ChatGPT, and it said putting out larvae takes a ton of energy for the hive, so maybe they're short on resources and that's why they haven't been laying any eggs. Hopefully there is a queen in there. If there's nothing going on in here, I'm gonna move over the feeder to the other hive, and hopefully that'll give them enough to where they can start laying some eggs if the queen's actually in there or not. I'm gonna see if the comb production is a little better, the honey production is a little better, and if they need a little extra food, I'll help them out with that. So let's go check them out. We'll check this hive first, since that'll tell us if we need to move the feeder or not. Looks like they haven't been up here yet, so that's fine. That tells me I probably need to help them out a little bit. Doesn't look like they're going to this one either. Okay. It's pretty similar to before, to be honest. Let's see if I can find any brood in here. Okay, we're looking for brood and the queen. No brood on this frame, at least. A lot of bees on this corner makes me think maybe there's a queen there or something. Doesn't look like she's on this one. On to the next. Well, I can tell that they're adding nectar to this one, if that's what that's called. There's some liquid in here. No brood in this one. Our best chance is this next frame because it's the closest to the middle. I thought this is capped brood, but I don't think it is. Oh, is that the queen? See that bee right there? I think that's a drone. See that they're all doing work in here. Looks like there's plenty of food. I wonder what that colorful stuff in there is. Looks like there's a lot of activity on this frame. There's a bee in here that doesn't look like any other bees. It looks smaller than the rest. See that one doing a little dance right in the middle? A little waggle waggle.
Oh yeah, he's telling people. Remember, that's how he communicates.
I don't know what he's communicating, but he's telling them something. She's telling him something important. I know where the food's at, or I need some help here. I don't know what that means exactly. Okay, this may be good news. I think we have a little bit of brood in this one. That's some capped honey there. Here's the question, guys. See this right here? Is that a queen cell? Pretty sure it is, but also, is that a queen cell? Those look like two queen cells to me. And there's some there's some larvae hatching in here. Like this capped stuff here. What is this? Can someone help me? Okay, so I'm gonna give these guys some resources to work with because it looks like they're not doing super hot. I'm gonna put this deep on there. And then I'm gonna use the queen excluder so she can't accidentally kill herself up here. Gonna put this on here. This bee just got transferred. Like, this is not my house. Got the feed here. I'm gonna give them lots of stuff to work with. You're welcome, guys. Keep the change. Let me know what you guys think about that decision making. Hopefully see a lot of good stuff on this one here. Okay, so our super has bees in it, so that's cool. Okay, none of them have any comb or anything on them. That's okay. Let's take this off. Oh man, they're really using this second deep here. Got a little bit of comb here, that's pretty cool. Woo-wee! There's like honey in this thing. I'll figure out what to do with this later. Oh, this looks so good. The farthest frames on this side still don't have anything, but all of the frames on this side have something, and this just looks like way more bees. There's a lot going on here. There's food all over this thing. We do have brood here, love to see it. We've got capped honey. That is absolutely beautiful, and this is all yellow, which means it's not from us feeding them. That is so freaking cool. This is what we're looking at. There's bees everywhere. They're just hanging out, doing their thing, putting that work in. There's tons of honey in here. I think I just have to leave this for the bees, guys, I'm pretty sure. So that's today's check-in. I will see you guys next week, and hopefully that this hive over here that's struggling is doing a lot better. Okay, guys, see you next week. What is up, guys? It is week, I think, 7 of bee ownership here, and guess what? Finally remembered to bring the wireless mic along with me today. Gonna toss the gear on, trying my best to film. Hopefully check in on that second hive, and they should be doing better this week. Hopefully I'm gonna check and make sure that they are using that extra food source and make sure our first hive is still kicking butt. So let's get ready. I've gotten pretty good at putting this thing on. I'm hoping these bees are nice and calm. They did look like they were itching to get out of the hive as soon as it stopped raining. So we'll see, there might be some buzzing. Oh, I feel like these bees are my kids. I only got one hand here, so we're gonna do this together. Okay, sweet. Love seeing that. What's up, little bee? Let's see, have I learned my lesson? Do I need my hive tool? All the guys that show me how to do stuff, they tell me to stop and to use my hive tool. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna set this down right here. Holy moly. Wasn't that thing filled up? You guys can confirm because you just watched it a couple seconds ago. I thought that side was like full. I'm pretty sure they hammered the food on this side, and they're hammered on that side too, pretty well. There's a lot of knobs and stuff on this hive tool. Got it on Amazon. Everyone keeps saying your fancy hive tool. I'm like, is it fancy? It's news to me. I don't really know what all the knobs are for, honestly. Okay. Well, guys, bummer. I've been showing this frame for 15 minutes, and the camera's been off. You know, what a rookie. Some good news here. So there's honey on this one. It feels heavier than all the rest. Love to see that. That's fantastic. More importantly, in the middle there, can't really see it on camera very well. There's tiny little pieces of looking rice in there. Those are brood, guys. There's a queen in here and she's hatching stuff. And I don't see her anywhere on this frame, but she is near. I don't know if they were waiting until they had enough resources or what. Oh, look at that capped brood. Sick. There's larvae hatching out of here. There are some, yep, she's laying really well. She's putting that work in now that they got some resources. I'm gonna look at one more frame and then I'm gonna button them back up. I know she's in here. Come on, queen, where you at, girl? If I didn't tell you guys, there's like a cave system in here. It's not fair. They can hide anywhere they want. She's just got a brown, like the back side of her is just brown. Oh, should be her right there. They're kind of swarming around her. Right in the middle there, right there. I've never seen a queen with so little color. I want to say she just hatched, like last week, because she was tiny. I'm gonna put these back in the exact order. I assume that really matters. They're starting to move out onto some new frames that are actually my frames, so love to see that. I'm gonna get these buttoned back up and we're gonna check out the next hive. Let's open these up together. Oh. Might need to take a box off of this one too. Yeah, I think I should probably just take this off of here. Yeah, there's not a lot going on in here, guys. There's bees in it, not really comb. I think I'm gonna take that back to the garage. I thought they were growing a little quicker than that. All right, gang, let's see. Okay, wow, this is really cool. There is stuff going on the second level, the second floor of the house. They're building onto it. It's already got freaking food in there. This hive is growing quickly. I don't suspect the queen would be up here in this construction zone. This bottom one's just freaking caked in bees. I'm gonna be #1 on the bee FBI list after this because I'm probably gonna murder some bees by just touching this stuff. And this one's heavy just from the honey. Let's put that one back where it was at. Wow, that is insane. Guess that means they're running out of space to lay eggs. It's so fun to see how much they've grown in such a week, or in a week's time. So much growth. This is where I'm excited to take a peek. I don't really know the proper procedure for, I mean, this thing's full of bees. I'm just gonna set it on top of this. Look at these guys just freaking putting in work. Ain't no way I'm finding the queen in this, right? So interesting how they choose to build things. All right, let's take a couple frames off, see what's going on here. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at that. Got some capped brood. This is like the farthest frame, by the way. All right, man, there's bees everywhere. It's insane. I'm being gentle, guys, I'm being gentle. I know, man, this guy's trying to sting me in the face bad. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, what is that? Okay, again, we've got a lot of larvae in here. Larvae and capped brood. Just gonna do a few more, not check out every single frame. This frame is like packed full of honey and capped brood. Is this stuff with that's sealed in yellow here? That is capped brood, and the waxed over stuff is honey, right? So this is mostly capped brood on this frame with a teeny bit of honey. I think that's what I'm seeing here. Some of these guys are just buzzing hard into my face. Like their life's mission is to end my life. Just so much anger. Looks kind of like the same thing, guys. Just honey on the top, brood on the bottom. Pretty happy with what I'm seeing here. One of these days I'll get to try some of my own honey. That'd be freaking sick. Oh wow, that's such a pretty frame here. Just a bunch of honey on that one. I keep thinking I'm seeing white tips, but I think it's just fuzz from like new bees. Oh, there's a heavy frame here. I don't know where she's at, but they seem pretty happy. There's like a clump of bees on the bottom. I wonder if she's in there. Don't see much. Okay guys, well, I think this is gonna end it for this video. We're on like week 7 or like the second month of bee ownership. I'm sure I've made some really idiotic mistakes. There's definitely a learning curve just like anything else. They seem like they're really about to start making some honey here, like some serious progress. Anyway, I'm gonna get these cleaned up. I'm gonna put the deep back on because they're expanding into that. I may even take the super off of that one because they're not really getting to that point yet. Maybe next week, once they're more in the second level, I'll put the super back on, try and get some honey out of these guys. But until then, I'm happy to learn from anybody in the comments section. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for watching the video today. Super fun doing a new hobby, and I love learning new stuff, and it's just another cool hobby to get into that gives back to nature, and it's very rewarding, and it's peaceful, it's fun. I'm enjoying it a lot for as far in as I am, and we're gonna get these buttoned up. I'm gonna get on my way as I'm getting swarmed here, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.